In Houston alone, there are over 250,000 jobs just in the energy sector. How many of those will be left after this? For more, let's bring in Sergio Chapa. He's a reporter with the Houston Chronicle who's been tracking the economic toll this collapse is having on the economy. Sergio, what do we know so far?
Well, what do we know? So far here in Houston, we've had about nearly 250,000, 250,000 unemployment claims. What we're on track to see by the end of April is 10% unemployment figures here in Houston. That's double digits. Those types of figures haven't been seen here in Houston since the 1980s. So definitely this situation is bringing up memories of the 1980s oil bust and its effect here in Houston. A number of companies have issued guidance on layoffs. It seems so far the hardest hit are oil field service companies and, oil field equipment manufacturers. They are taking the brunt of those layoffs right now.
For sure. So the Houston economy, like we said, we know it's more diversified than in the past. Healthcare is a big part of that, so on and so forth. But when you start comparing this collapse to the 1980s, no one wants to hear that. There's been a contentious debate in Washington over whether to help oil and gas companies or not. And the tricky thing is, yes, they're hit by the same coronavirus that other sectors are hit by. But there's this idea, what if the price of crude doesn't come back? How do we know what to do in terms of this being a temporary problem versus something more lasting?
Right. Now, what I've been told is that, oil and gas, even though the Houston economy has been diversified, oil and gas still makes about 1/3 of the economy here. There's just no ways around that. But what other people have told me that the oil and gas industry is actually better set up this time around at this downturn than, say, the 1986 or 2016. It's lean and it's mean and it's more efficient than before. And, some companies are definitely in stronger positions than others with enough cash and liquidity to ride out the storms. Others, however, are not. Ones with weak hedge books and ones with high debt. So we're in the middle of the bank restructuring season right now. We're going to get a lot of guidance on that when we see, how they do in the refinancing season, and then also earnings season. We're seeing a lot of guidance from there.
Right.
A lot of pain again in OFS.
Yeah, I've been watching this flotilla as well. We've got these 20 Saudi tankers with 40 million barrels headed to the Gulf. It's just one thing after another. Keep us posted, Sergio. We appreciate it.
You got it.
Sergio Chapa is a reporter with the Houston Chronicle.